All right, y'all, we're going to go ahead and get started. Thank you all for joining us today for our 2022 Academic and Community Awards. So, again, my name is Dr. Rosalind Connerly, or Dr. Roz. I am the Associate Dean and Carr Family Director here in the Black Community Services Center, also known as the Black House. So, today, before we get started, I'm going to highlight some features we'll be using during our virtual ceremony. This session is being recorded because we know there are some folks that could not join us today, so we're going to put it on our YouTube page. The chat feature, as you can see, is live here and around the world, so please use it, introduce yourselves, shout people out, use the little emojis. We want to make this as engaging as we can here in this virtual space. So again, students, faculty, staff, alumni, feel free to chime in the chat. Families, love to see y'all as well. This session is also being streamed on our YouTube page. So if you do have folks that haven't been able or can't figure out how to log in to Run the World, have them go over to the Black Community Services Center YouTube page, and we're streaming it there as well. And you can also engage in the chat. So before we continue with the program, if we were to hold this, we typically would hold this in person, but due to the ongoing pandemic, this is our, second year now that we've been holding this in a virtual space. But we would start with the land acknowledgement. And so I would like to acknowledge that Stanford University recognizes that we sit on the ancestral lands of the Muwekma Ohlone tribe. We honor the importance of the land to the people, and consistent with our principles of community and diversity, strive to be good stewards for the living peoples whose land we occupy. So again, welcome to all of the students, families, friends, faculty, staff, alumni tuning in to celebrate highlight the brilliance of our Black community. I would also really take a moment to acknowledge the ongoing pandemic that is impacting a lot of us and our families and friends. The incidence of anti-Blackness on our campus, in the US, the world, and how it's really impacted our Stanford community. But in the midst of it all, we have supported one another. We've stayed connected as a community, and thinking about the students. To many of you, you've been able to excel in your classes and create these moments of joy outside of the classroom. But for others, it may have called you to take a moment to rest, to take a breath and a break from classes to refocus. However you made it to the end of this academic year, because we are almost there, y'all, please applaud yourself for doing so, because we know it has not been easy. Our Academic and Community Awards ceremony was created over 30 years ago and has expanded to its current iteration through the guidance of alumni Hal Black and Bernard Coley, collaborating with the then BCSC director, Morris Graves. And they wanted to really enhance the academic component of this ceremony. This award ceremony is an opportunity to showcase how our center, in collaboration with our academic partners, contributes to the continued academic success of our Black students. It's also an opportunity to honor the ongoing contributions of our staff, faculty, and alumni. I would like to thank the following programs and departments for partnering with us to select students that will be receiving the academic-based awards. African and African American Studies, the Department of Communication, Human Biology, which is in the School of Humanities and Sciences, Public Policy, and the Office of the Vice Provost of Graduate Education. So for me, this is my 4th Academic and Community Awards here in the Black House. This academic year, I've continued to experience the Black excellence that makes up our Black community in the midst of this very different academic year. Our students have still continued to secure summer internships, fellowships, and to our graduating students, career and other opportunities post-graduation, all while challenging the university to be more responsive and supportive to the needs and experiences of our Black students in larger community. Our students also continue to be committed to creating change that extends beyond our campus to their own home communities. I want to give a special shout out to the Academic and Community Awards Planning Committee, who have been working very hard behind the scenes for months, meeting weekly, sending emails, pubbing the awards, and really wanting to create this opportunity for all of you here today. It's a lot of work. So shout out to Tyson Thomas, the lead of the committee, and thank you to Michael Brown, Taylor Hall, and Ulo Freitas for your commitment to making the ceremony happen this year. And so our very own Dom Johnson, our BCSC Assistant Director, she's unable to join us this evening. She's actually participating in her own graduation festivities for her second master's degree at Tufts. So she wasn't able to walk due to the pandemic. So she has pre-recorded some remarks for us this evening, and we will be playing that right now. So I hope you enjoy the ceremony. All right. So without further ado, I would like to welcome Amani Starnes and Derek Heck. They will serve as our MCs for this evening. Amani is a fourth-year theater and performance study PhD candidate from Kansas City, Missouri, but an honorary Angelino by way of New York City. Derek is an education PhD candidate from Brunswick, Georgia, whose current research interests focus on teachers' racial identity, classroom management, and their socio-political context. I'll now turn it over to Amani and Derek to kick off our ceremony.
Hi, my name is Amani, and I use she, her pronouns. We are so happy to be joining you here, and we have an exciting night filled with recognition, honoring the amazing accomplishments of those in our community.
Hi, my name is Derek, and I use he, him pronouns. We're honored to be your host tonight and hope you all enjoy the ceremony.
So let's begin the evening with our Dean's Awards for Academic Excellence. These awards are given to students who have demonstrated excellence in their academic studies. We receive our data from the Office of Institutional Research. First, we will begin with our category of Superior Academic Achievement. These students have earned between a 3.5 and a 3.74 GPA for at least one of the past 3 quarters and have completed at least 12 units with no incompletes. Many have achieved superior status in more than 1 quarter. Here are the students with superior achievement with last names between A and E in the alphabet. Congratulations. And here are the students with superior achievement with last names between E and M in the alphabet. Congratulations to you all, too. And here are the students with superior achievement with last names between M and R in the alphabet. Congratulations. And now for the students with superior achievement with last names between R and Z in the alphabet. Congratulations. Now we move on to the Exceptional Academic Achievement Awards. Students that will be recognized in this category have achieved at least a 3.75 GPA for at least one of the past 3 quarters and have completed at least 12 units with no incompletes. Many have achieved exceptional status in more than 1 quarter. Here are the students with the exceptional achievement with last names between A and C in the alphabet. Congratulations. Here are the students with exceptional achievement with last names between C and E in the alphabet. Congratulations. These are the students with exceptional achievement with last names between E and J in the alphabet. Congrats. And here are the students with exceptional achievement with last names between J and M in the alphabet. Congrats. These are the students with exceptional achievement with last names between M and S in the alphabet. Congrats. And here are the students with exceptional achievement with last names between S and W in the alphabet. Congratulations. Lastly, here are the students with exceptional achievement with the last names between W and Z in the alphabet. Congratulations for that accomplishment, everyone. Now, on to the Crossfield Black and Coley Academic Achievement Awards. Hal Black, along with Bernard Coley, years ago, approached then BCSC Director Morris Graves about enhancing the academic component of the BCSC. He and Tina then decided that with the help of these alums, they could begin something that was larger than 30 students. This was the birth of a more structured, formal recognition program. Students in this category have earned at least a 3.5 GPA for 6 or more quarters. Here are the students with last names between A and N in the alphabet. And finally, here are the students with last names between O and Z in the alphabet. Congratulations to all these students. I want to emphasize the hard work and dedication all of these students have put into their studies. We are so lucky at Stanford to have a community that exudes excellence in all forms. A big congratulations to you all.
We will now start with departmental awards. The Shanta Anand Memorial Award is given for outstanding performance by a Frosh in an African and African American Studies course at Stanford University. Shanta Anand was an outstanding Frosh. Prior to her passing in the fall of 2004, in her Frosh year, she made a significant impact on the lives of students, faculty, and staff with whom she had connected. This award honors her memory and talent. This year's recipient is Alyssa Alexander. We reached out to the African and African American Studies Department, and they were happy to share why Alyssa is a perfect choice for the Shanta Anand Memorial Award. Dr. Katie Dieter, co-lecturer for AFRICOM 105, writes, Alyssa Alexander was a wonderful addition to the AFRICOM 105 Black Matters Intro to Black Studies course in the fall of 2021. Alyssa was an engaged student, offering thoughtful questions and comments throughout the quarter. Meeting with Alyssa during office hours was a true joy as she spoke about her dreams of becoming a teacher and how she could use a Black studies in her pedagogy. Alyssa did an excellent job on her assignments, and her contributions to the course helped to build a sense of community in the classroom. In addition to being a fabulous student, Alyssa is also a very kind and gracious person, a true joy to be around. I am thrilled to nominate her for this award. Congratulations, Alyssa. This next award is in honor of former Provost Condoleezza Rice. This award is typically given to a female senior with one of the highest grade point averages in either public policy, international relations, or political science. The recipient will also receive a $200 prize. The winner follows in the footsteps of past winners who are preparing to make their mark on the national and international stage. This year's recipient is Kayla Williams. Kayla is someone that is high energy, positive, and has given so much to the Stanford Black community through her leadership and involvement in various student orgs, BCSC, and serving as a BROC coordinator, where she was able to welcome incoming Black Frosh to campus. Kayla is a co-founder of a mutual aid organization, Rose from Concrete, and aims to utilize her political and data science studies, her life experiences, and the Tom Ford Fellowship in Philanthropy to explore models of resource distribution. Congratulations.
The next award is the Mary and Jacqueline Edmonds Prize. Mary Edmonds was a former vice provost for student affairs at Stanford from 1992 to 97 and obtained a PhD in public health. Her daughter Jacqueline is the former TV producer of Moesha and Martin and is currently working on other projects in Hollywood. They donated a $10,000 endowed scholarship to Stanford honor students who are majoring in communications and human biology. This award includes a $200 prize. This year's awardees are Madison Ambrose, Deba Ilayo, Human Bio, and Maya Vinit, Communications. We reached out to Madison and Deba's mentors and advisors in the Human Biology department to speak about why they were chosen for this award. Yana Karina writes, Madison and Deba were each selected not only for their outstanding academic achievements, but also because of their exemplary characters and their engagement with the greater Stanford community. Dr. Lisa Medoff writes, Madison thinks holistically about mental health, writes with a combination of creativity and research-based information, and deeply understands the needs of adolescents and their families. Rondalyn Williams writes, Deba is the kind of student you can only hope will cross your path at least once. Her research engagements and drive make her a talented student, and her energetic personality and joyful spirit make her someone you are perpetually grateful to know. We also have some remarks we'd like to share from the communication faculty about Maya. Professor James Hamilton, Department Chair and Director of the Graduate Program in Journalism, writes, Maya has a broad and deep interest in how news is produced and how it affects people. Her coursework in journalism, psychology, race, and technology gives her the perfect skill set to tell meaningful stories that are currently going untold. As director of the Stanford Journalism Program, I am thankful she is headed into broadcast journalism, and I look forward to following her reporting career. R.B. Brenner, lecturer in the Department of Communication and managing director of the Stanford Journalism and Democracy Initiative, adds, Maya's passion to be a broadcast journalist has burned hot and bright since she was a young girl growing up in Louisiana. During her 4 years at Stanford, she has been dedicated and disciplined about gaining the knowledge, skills, and experience to prepare herself for the next steps on her journey, which will be graduate school and then the launch of a professional career. It's been my pleasure to be Maya's instructor in 2 journalism courses. She is curious and collaborative, a diligent reporter and empathetic interviewer, a hard worker who is eager to improve, and a mature leader among her peers. I will now turn it over to Rosalind for the next award.
All right. Keep the energy going in the chat, y'all. I'd love to see all of the congratulations and the emojis. This is great. So up next is the Black Community Services Center and Vice Provost for Graduate Education Distinguished Scholar Award. This award is presented to a graduate student who has demonstrated exceptional academic and intellectual achievement through cutting-edge research in a particular field of study. The ideal candidate for this award represents scholarly excellence at Stanford and serves as an academic role model to fellow students. This year's award recipient is Abisola Kusimu. Abisola is a PhD candidate in mechanical engineering who blends her passions for organizational theory, educational pathways, economic mobility, and product development into her research. Abisola has pursued her non-traditional dissertation journey that primarily works in Africa and in diasporic communities. Abisola has a wealth of accomplishments, including being honored as an Ivy Plus visiting scholar at the MIT Sloan School of Management and as a Harvard Business School Rising Scholar. In 2019, Abisola received the Advancing Research Enhancing Education Best Diversity Paper Award. Beyond her amazing research, Abisola has made an impact on the Stanford and global community through teaching as a course assistant and leading workshops and lessons on design and manufacturing in Ghana and Nigeria. Abisola is a true community builder and connector. She has held leadership roles in Sisters in STEM and the Women of Color Collective. Congratulations again, Abisola. All right, on to the next award. The BCSC Esteemed Scholar Award is presented to a graduating student who holds a 3.9 or above GPA and has also engaged in research during their tenure at Stanford. These students have demonstrated amazing academic rigor and intellectual curiosity. On top of their studies, they have all continued to make a significant impact, not only on the Black community, but the larger Stanford community as well. We are honored to give this award tonight to Brianna Godfrey. Congratulations to Brianna on the BCSC Esteemed Scholar Award. Our next recipient to conclude our academic awards portion is the Black Diaspora Fellowship recipient. The Black Diaspora Fellowship is a collaboration between the Black Community Services Center and the Haas Center for Public Service. It enables students to participate in a practicum working with a nonprofit organization or government agency on social, political, and/or economic issues affecting the Black American communities. Students will have an in-depth learning experience that will foster an opportunity to apply what they have learned in and out of the classroom about race, diversity, equity, and social justice. The Black Diaspora Fellows spend a summer working full-time with a supervisor or mentor in a community organization of their choice. This year's fellowship recipient is Huthan Farah. Huthan will be working with the Muslim Wellness Foundation in Philadelphia. Congratulations again to all of our academic award recipients. Y'all have earned it. And again, thank you to all of our partners in our academic units. I'll now pass it over to Amani for the community awards portion of the ceremony.
So, for this portion, the Community Awards, we will be recognizing staff, faculty, alumni, students, and Black volunteer student organizations that have made an impact in the Black community here at Stanford. They contribute to the very fabric of who we are as a community and who we are becoming. They stand on the shoulders of those that have come before them in the hopes of creating a sense of belonging and ownership of their multiple identities here.
The next award is presented to a Stanford alumnus, typically 30 years old and under, who has shown extraordinary commitment to social justice, community service, in a local, national, and/or global context. This award is named after Ira D. Hall, a trustee emeritus of Stanford University. Hall graduated from Stanford as a senior class president with a Bachelor of Science degree in electrical engineering, later earning a Master of Business Administration from Stanford's Graduate School of Business. Hall's governmental public service is extensive, and his leadership in numerous institutions and national or international civic organizations is equally wide-ranging. Before the age of 30, Hall was appointed to the California Governor's State Land Use Task Force, named chair of the East Palo Alto HUD Economic Development Planning Commission, elected to the Stanford University Board of Trustees, and to the Distribution Committee of the San Francisco Foundation, and appointed to the Steering Committee of the National Urban Coalition. He won the prestigious National Urban Coalition Service Award before the age of 30 for his role as founding executive director of the Stanford Mid-Peninsula Urban Coalition. In honor of her contributions and legacy to the Stanford community and beyond, we award this year's Ira D. Hall Service Award to Maya Humes. Here's what Ira D. Hall had to say about Maya. Congratulations to Maya Humes, 2022 recipient of the Ira D. Hall Award for Service Leadership Under 30. You embody the greatest ideals of this award. Your nominator stated that you are an agent of change, using your talents and skills in public service. And you are a great example of a young person following your passion and strategically following a well thought out plan to reach your goals. Maya is simply a role model. Michael Tubbs, the first recipient of this award, described you as a real leader that does amazing work, so smart, yet so humble. Your on the ground work with the campaigns of Kamala Harris and Joe Biden gave you practical experience for your role with the U.S. Department of State. You sought to be at the heart of the action in one of the most important issues of the times, voting rights. You are what this award is all about. Best wishes for continued success. Lastly, Maya has sent in some remarks that she would like to have presented to you all. Congratulations, Maya.
Congratulations again, Samaya. What a treat to have that video. So the next award is the Dr. St. Clair Drake Teaching Award. Dr. St. Clair Drake was a Black sociologist, anthropologist, and Stanford professor whose scholarship and activism led him to document much of the social turmoil of the 1960s, establish some of the first Black studies programs in American universities, including our very own African and African American studies, and contributed to the independence movement in Ghana. This award is presented to a faculty member who has demonstrated excellence in teaching. The ideal candidate for this award has inspired students intellectually and demonstrated a commitment to enhancing the intellectual vitality and academic environment of the Black community. The nominees for this award are Eileen Robinson, Brittany Hull, Brittany Wiltshire, Harriet Jernigan. The recipients of this year's Dr. St. Clair Drake Teaching Award are Dr. Brittany Hull and Dr. Eileen Robinson. Congratulations to Dr. Hull and Dr. Robinson.
Congrats again to those recipients. We will now recognize our Staff Mentor Award. This award is presented to a staff member who has provided outstanding support for students through advising, mentoring, coaching, and/or research. I am honored to present this year's Staff Mentor Award to Ashante Johnson. Ashante is new to campus. She is the Student Services Officer over in African and African American Studies, and we're so happy to present you with this award. Congratulations.
Congratulations. The next award is presented in honor of Harold K. Boyd, Stanford University's first Black Assistant and Associate Dean of Students. In recognition of his leadership, this award is presented to a senior with a 3.5 or higher grade point average who has held key leadership positions in one or more Black volunteer student organizations and has shown sustained commitment to the Black community. The nominees are Donjay Logan, Ariel Williams, and Muhammad Juma. It is my pleasure to present the Harold K. Boyd Leadership Award to Ariel Williams.
The Student Organization Leadership Award is presented to two students, an undergraduate and a graduate student, who have shown exceptional leadership within their student organizations. Ideal candidates for this award are students who have taken on various leadership roles within their organization and/or have made innovative changes in order to help their organization make a positive impact on Stanford's Black community. The undergraduate nominees for this category are Ariel Williams, Whitney Thomas, Muhammad Juma. And the graduate student nominees in this category are Darian Wallace, Megan Hunter, Devon Robertson, and Awenam Mauna Wonya. Our undergraduate award recipient is Whitney Thomas, and our graduate student award recipient is Darian Wallace.
Congratulations. The Community Service Award is presented to two students, an undergraduate and a graduate student, who have demonstrated an unparalleled commitment to public service. Ideal candidates for this award have dedicated time and energy to community service endeavors that have made positive contributions to individuals and/or organizations. The undergraduate nominees in this category are DeGreer Harris, Julia Simon, Habib Jimma. Our recipient is Habib Jimma. Our graduate award recipients are Megan Hunter, and Devon Robertson. Congratulations.
Congrats. The Arts Award is presented to two students, an undergraduate and a graduate, who have excelled in the areas of music, dance, theater, and/or visual arts. An ideal candidate for this award is someone who has pronounced dedication to the arts and has freely shared their talent to enhance the Black community or represent the community in a positive way. The undergraduate nominees in this category are Kiera Dunbar, Sequoia Blair Hippolyte, Disha Manley, Tamilo Ray Awoshile. The graduate nominees in this category are Lauren Howell, Jalen Walls. Our undergraduate award recipient is Kiera Dunbar, and our graduate student award recipient is Lauren Howell. Congratulations.
Next, we'll have our Frosh Award of Excellence. This award is presented to a Frosh that has demonstrated commitment to the Black community via activities including, but not limited to, participating in BVSOs, dorm councils, service learning, and/or mentorship. The nominees are Michaela Tillery, Sarone Samuel, and Peter Mugaba Norata. This year's award recipient is Michaela Tillery. Congratulations. Our next award is Best Program or Event of the Year. This award is presented to a Black volunteer undergraduate or graduate student organization that executed a program or event of overall excellence this academic year. Ideal nominations for this award are those programs that both impacted the audience in attendance and had a lasting impact on the community. We want to acknowledge just how many amazing events were put on this year, so this was definitely a tough category. Our award recipient this year is the Black Gender Marginalized Collective for the Pink Party. Congratulations.
Congrats. And now to our last award of the night. The BVSO of the Year Award is presented to a Black volunteer undergraduate or graduate student organization that has executed consistent quality programming that has impacted the community in a significant and/or unique way. Ideal nominees are organizations with consistent excellence in programming and/or organizations that have shown great improvement. Our nominees are Black Gender Marginalized Collective, BGMC, Delta Sigma Theta Sorority, Incorporated, Omicron Chi Chapter. Our award recipient is Delta Sigma Theta Sorority, Incorporated, Omicron Chi Chapter. Please give everyone recognized a virtual round of applause.
Now, in typical academic and community awards fashion, we'd like to thank the incredulous seniors on our staff at the Black Community Services Center who work tirelessly around the clock to develop programming and build community. We wouldn't be the Black House we are today without their tireless dedication. We'll be showing a few sides that your fellow staff members have submitted for you. The first senior we'd like to recognize is Michael Brown, who has served as the Visit and Outreach Coordinator for the Leadership Development Committee in the fall. Michael has also worked hard on spring event programming as he served both the Black Graduation and Community Awards committees. Staff have some great things to say about Michael. One staff member says, "I love your energy, and you always make me laugh. Even if you don't notice, you're a comedian through and through." Michael, take a well-deserved rest or vacation. Whatever kind of break sounds like fun, you've earned it. Another staff member says, You always bring such good energy. I enjoyed working with you on the committee, and I'm excited to see what you do in the future. And finally, I can't wait to see where life takes you next. Congratulations, Michael. The next senior we'd like to recognize is Mohammed Juma. He co-led our Leadership Development Committee during the fall and led our Black Graduation Committee for the remainder of the school year. We want to say thank you so much, Mohammed, for your service to this community. Staff have said, Mohammed, your energy will so be missed here in the Black House and our entire community. Thank you for always being a friendly face, and I can't wait to see you be amazing after graduation. Mohammed, I admire you so much, and I'm so excited to see all that you accomplish. You are my inspiration. I'll miss you, and please visit. Mo, it's been great working with you to plan Black graduation. I appreciate you for being so understanding and easy to work with, and I hope that your time at Stanford has been all that you wanted it to be and more. I wish you the best. Finally, your contributions to the team are inspiring, and I can't wait to see what you do in the future. And last but certainly not least is Sierra Porter, our alumni engagement lead for the fall and winter quarter. She helped execute and promote our Network in Action, or NIA, series this year, along with so many other projects to initiate alumni engagement with the undergraduate population. She wrapped up her senior spring serving the Black Graduation Committee in the spring, and Stafford said, I'm going to miss you so much, Sierra. You've always been such a kind and incredible support to underclassmen whenever we need it. I can't wait to see everything you do after Stanford. Sierra, you have the biggest heart, and it's been so wonderful working with you and seeing you lead on campus. I'm always so proud seeing your name sprinkled around campus. Sierra, I love your energy and the positivity and realness you bring to everything you do. I've had so much fun working with you at the BCSC and being a part of the Scroll Girls cast that you are so wonderfully directing. Despite only interacting with you for these few weeks, I will miss you so much, and I wish you all the best. And finally, Sierra, I'm so sad to see you leave, but so thankful for the advice you've given me in navigating working at the Black House. Your advice in all aspects of attending Stanford have been priceless, and I wish you the best in the future. Thank you so much to the Black House seniors once again for all that you do. We love and appreciate you so much. And now I'd like to turn it over to Dr. Rosalind Connolly to conclude this evening's ceremony.
All right. Congrats and thank you again, all of my Black House seniors. We are so sad to see y'all go, but y'all have put in so much work. So we wanted to show y'all some love as we end out the ceremony today. So please note that this is only a small portion of the Black excellence that resides here at Stanford. Congratulations to all the award recipients again. I would like to thank both the planning committees and the nominating committees, as well as our MCs, Amani and Derek, as well as the leadership of Tyson Thomas, who's been working behind the scenes in the chat, and as well as the academic and community awards planning committee. Again, it's a lot of work, and they pulled it together to make it happen for all of us today. I also want to shout out Robert Coles. He is a creative services director here in R&DE. The committee works with him this year to create the designs of our slides, as well as some other graphics that we'll be using actually for this event, as well as for Black Grad. So we appreciate you so much, Robert, for working with us. Again, we at the Black Community Services Center, thank you for tuning in to our 2022 Academic and Community Awards ceremony. We extend to all of you well wishes, and we hope you have a great rest of the evening. Bye-bye.
You give, you show the better. But I just wasn't another thing to settle down for your stay.